I think we're on here. Stash, if you lean forward a little bit. There you go. All right, so whenever you want to come in the picture, Stash can appear and reappear, Stash. How you doing? How's your balls?
Oh, they're hanging.
We got a limited special event here. We got Richie and Stash. Richie, a.k.a. Big D. Stash, a.k.a. Stash. And I've been here now, 3 days. And every time I spend time with you, Stash, it's like we pick up where we left off. I mean, how do we become just like best friends?
It's been a process.
But it's no, when something's real, it's always real.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, though? Gold's always gold if it's real gold. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not gold plated. You know, it's real. You know, it's real.
What are you smoking tonight, Dick?
I am smoking new to me, and I gotta say the construction on is very good. I'm biting the cap on it, but this is the national brand. I didn't get the blend. I believe it's mostly Honduran.
I gotta cut it, bro.
I got it off, but I gotta say, even bite it, it's well made. The pack is very nice. It's got a full pack, and here's the thing: I paid $4.85, Pennsylvania. And you might say, well, Richie, it must be a piece of shit. Well, it's Pennsylvania. So a $5 cigar in Pennsylvania is like $12 in New York. So let's get that out of hand because we got Patron 26s for $15. So Pennsylvania is very cheap, the cheapest state for cigars. The thing is, who makes this cigar? Well, it's made at the Camacho factory, which is owned by Davidoff. So it is, in a sense, a Davidoff product.
I don't think they can see you. You got to get back in the picture.
Oh, they can see me like this. You know what I'm saying, though? Well, they also got the BBW in the background. I always like to start the show up with a big, beautiful woman. And now that McDonald's is making a new list.
Is that a woman?
Well, I think it's a woman. They're making a new list.
You never know nowadays.
Well, you don't know. See, there's the picture. Look, new McDonald's Lizzo meal is coming out, which consists of 10 burgers, 95 nuggets, and a bunch of Diet Cokes. Which, a girl that size, she's got to eat. She's got to eat, and that's it. So BBWs, you know what I'm saying, though? It is what it is. When the Bible says give an old man a strong drink because he's about to die, well, I guess you got to give a big girl big food.
No.
PG says, kind of AB Occidental made from the Kellner factory. Well, anyways, yeah. So we're going to find out about this Davidoff Camacho value. But I'll tell you what, minus the band, the quality on this could be any mid-tier cigar. It was rolled at a Camacho factory, which is under Davidoff's control. And I got to say that the quality on it is very nice. I'm hoping it doesn't suck. If it's okay for $4, who gives a shit? What are you talking?
Little Davidoff. Little 10.
Nice. Let's show that. Oh, I don't know. Go back up a little bit. There you go, right there. All right. Nice. You're a good-looking man. No ditty, Johnny.
Let's say it.
Yeah. Davidoff, Nicaragua? All right.
Hope all is well out there in at Richie's place. Is that what it's called? Richie's place?
I don't even know. Draw is really good. Here's the thing. They sweet tip this a little bit. Now, they do sweet tip. You ever had the Baccarat cigar? That's actually made by Camacho as well. This was sweet tipped, no ditty, but it's slightly sweet tipped, and it is what it is. They do that for a lot of cigars for newbies to kind of, give them a little sugar, I guess, which sounds kind of perverted, like when you first meet someone and put a little sugar on your stick, but it is what it is. The draw and burn is great. It's actually medium strength off the bat. PG, could I get a blend check? Hey, how you doing? Can I get a blend check on the national brand 1942? Let's get right into it, Stash. I might have some things. I can't confirm or deny, but what do you think? Do you think Taylor Swift is that guy from Napoleon Dynamite? They look close enough. No, I can't confirm it. I just thought it was funny. It is what it is. Look, guys, you can't do this shit at IHOP. We're just gonna have fun, joke around. I'm not saying what I'm saying is true, but I'm saying it's a possibility. I don't know.
A lot of deception, my friends. A lot of deception.
Well, we got a bot. It says you seem like a nice person. You should quit smoking cigars. I love when they have bots come on, and every show there's always a bot from the health department. Yeah, you should quit cigars now. Yeah. What should I start doing? Fentanyl? Should I start doing fentanyl? What do you think?
No.
No, don't do drugs, right? Johnny Stash says don't do drugs. Yeah.
Just say no.
I'll tell you what, it's not a bad cigar at all. Medium strength, 60% darkness, nice flavors, cedar, slightly earthy, black pepper. It does have a little bit of that sweet tip on it, but the thing about that is we do know that there is Johnny, why do you look like a mob boss back there, man? Someone, I don't know, he's not from America. He said,
hey, 40 to 22. What's that a difference of, Big D?
Well, last time I checked, it's 18.
That's right. And do you know that Kobe Bryant played his first NBA game at 18? And what is 18? 6 plus 6 plus 6.
3 sixes, or 6 times 3, 36.
And the Eagles.
An Eagle. Ironically, Kobe Bryant dies in a Philadelphia Super Bowl. You have an American Eagle plane get hit by I believe it was an unmanned helicopter, because I flew with, when I was in the military, with military helicopter pilots when I was in the Marines, and they were very professional. And all I could say is, bro, they would see a plane before they would.
That ain't happening. Now, it was a Black Hawk 60. Why is that important? Because Kobe Bryant scored 60 points in his final game. And wait a minute, this was the 60th quadrennial election. Yes, the 60th selection or election.
Interesting. That's interesting. They're saying they're having a tough time hearing us. You guys can't hear us? Really? Oh, you got a bad connection? I have good service. It says breaking up, can't hear anything. Well, I guess the government's intervening, you know.
Oh, well, I better keep quiet.
That's weird. All I can say is this is not a bad quality cigar. If you like the classic Macanudo line, or like a lighter shade cigar, quality control on that is perfect. This is actually a very good mid-tier cigar at a low price point from Camacho. It's not a piece of shit at all. I like it better than the Baccarat cigar. I mean, look at that burn on that thing. That thing is flawless for $4 in change, Pennsylvania. So it might cost you more where you're at. And now we could good. Can I get a blend check on this thing? Can I get a blend check on it? It might be all Honduran tobacco.
Who's in the house? Who's in the chat?
We got Jeremy, our dear friend here. We got Jacob, who I'm not sure is giving us a sports save. He says, I'm already tucked in. If I fall and you're ready to go sleep, take it easy. We're just chilling for, it's not going to be a full long lounge. We're just saying hello.
Few minutes. We got 11:57 here.
Oh, it's 1 minute, 11:59. Shit. We are not going to kiss. You know what I'm saying? Boy, oh boy. No.
Happy Valentine's Day.
That's it. We did it. Ready? We have 10, 9, 8. It's close. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, not yet. One. Come on. Is it midnight? Once it's midnight, I can say it. Oh, whoa. Come on. It's close. It's close. Does that make us sodomites for spending the first minute of Valentine's Day together?
No.
It's just yeah. No, we're not gonna kiss. We're just dear friends. We're almost there. Come on, baby.
I'll tell you, it's about there.
It's right there. Come on.
It's February 13th here in the East Coast. Ready to go to February 14th.
Yeah, I'll kiss my cigar though. I can't get a blend check. Nobody's giving me a blend check on this. I think we're about there, man. It should be there. Come on.
My cell phone.
How long? Hey, happy Valentine's Day. That's it. Happy Valentine's Day. This is a perfectly constructed cigar. Perfect ash. Perfectly. Look at that. I could say this is a very good quality cigar, and it's quite a surprise. I could recommend this cigar for newbies, and I could recommend this cigar if you're trying to restock your supply of your humidor. And there's different, types of different cigars there. Sometimes you have drones or Davidoffs, and sometimes sometimes you just want to have a knockaround cigar, and etc. So Baccarat. It's the National Brand 1942. It is made at the Camacho, it's made by Camacho, which is run and owned by Davidoff. So by proxy, you are getting a $4 cigar from Davidoff in a sense, and it's not a bad cigar at all. Not a bad cigar at all. This can hang out with $10 mid-tier cigars all day long. So for $4, I will definitely smoke this again. Because some days you don't want to have a full strength cigar. You just chilling out, maybe in the morning or something with your coffee. But you don't drink coffee. You like your juice. When's the last time you like your Bailey's here and there? But when's the last time you had like a coffee or cappuccino?
My daughter made me a cappuccino. We got a new cappuccino. State Valentine's Day Massacre. And 7 men were murdered in Chicago in execution style. The shootings known as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. The victims were associates of George Bugs Moran, a rival.
This could be if there's a crown on the brand. I was trying to end with that.
Okay. Okay.
No. Yeah. There is a crown on this brand. No, but keep going, Stash.
No, that's it. I just wanted to tell the folks out there about this.
No, well, that was with the Tommy guns. Those guys all got blasted with the 45 machine guns.
Is that what they?
Yeah, there was. Oh, there's no at point blank range. I mean, those things had drum magazines, 50 rounds. They just dumped them all. Fully automatic. Well, back then you could get fully automatic machine guns in the mail. The mafia ruined that because everyone was ordering that shit in the mail. The mafia ruined that shit.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. There you go.
Well, it's what it is. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I gotta say, Stash. Look, I spoke. With the channel, I review all different products for different reasons. I knew coming into this wasn't going to be some illustrious cigar. It was a value price cigar, $4 and change, but that's Pennsylvania price. Pennsylvania has zero tax. What I mean is, in New York, this would have been $10, easy, maybe 11. So that being said, is this of good quality? Yes. If you like lighter shade cigars, yes, it's the natural. Correct. It is the natural. I could recommend this. It's about medium strength. Classical flavors, slightly earthy, cedar, black pepper, creamy vanilla. Not a super long, heavy finish, slightly nutty. Nothing bad to say about it. This is a good for newbies. If you like a Macanudo Classic label, but you want to save some money because the store those at $13, $14, I could definitely recommend it. It is a Camacho product under Davidoff. So if you're looking for a very good, I'm going to call this the Savidoff. If you're looking for a Davidoff quality of this would be like a mid-tier cigar by Davidoff, if that makes any sense. I actually like this better than Camacho Connecticut. So I have nothing bad to say about it. And but it's a great mid-tier too crazy on the price point. It is. I'm talking about in a mid-tier price point. If you're looking for a good quality mid-tier, which is enjoyable, it's not going to be an Opus X or Padron, but for a lighter shade cigar, if you like that kind of stuff, I make that serious. I mean, if you like Monte Cristo White, that kind of connect. I mean, is that a good looking wrapper? I mean, did you see?
Beautifully wrapped.
It is nothing. It's a flawless looking wrapper. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can get. It came in a bundle and it came in with a shitty band, but it's it's a mid tier and it's a long filler cigar. So I mean, they decided that. Let's see if Richie has any other funny stuff to talk about. What do you think about this, Stash? They have this new fake meat company. It says it's for the people meat, quality meats made from people like you. But if you look at it, Stash, did you ever see Stash? You do work in the construction as far as landscaping business, maintaining and deconstructing, taking down trees. Did you ever see a new cemetery built in your lifetime? A new cemetery in the past 10 years?
I don't think so.
20 years. %. They not have any time for French fries. You got French fries or fentanyl. I think French fries are probably safer, but it is what it is. It's the people meat, quality meats from people like you. Guys, I can't stress. Now, even if that's just tongue in cheek, that's poor. It's people meat. Bro, you remember that movie, Soylent Green?
Yes. That's Bizarro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. Exactly. Well, that's that. Let's see what we got next. Oh, they got chocolates now that are modeled after people's assholes. What I know is when I was growing up, did they have chocolate assholes?
I don't think so.
I don't, you're right. Yeah, there was no chocolate assholes when I was a kid. Well, actually, sounds like a racist comment. It's a chocolate asshole.
No, not being racist here.
No, I mean it's that's what it says. Eat my ass, chocolate. I don't know, but it is what it is. I don't know if I got anything else. Let me see here. I got anything else? Oh yeah, here's a woman that makes food out of baby placentas. So hygienic, and she makes products out of the placenta. Where was it? Yeah, so I'm not about that. Guys, I don't know. Would you recommend eating placenta? I think that's pretty demonic, right?
No.
I think anything from the human body, eating placenta or organs. Do you know Tom Cruise ate all of his children's placentas?
No. He did.
On the spot. It's a fact. 100 efficiency, 4 cylinders. I mean, you've had Toyotas, great cars, right? Nuclear bombs, do they exist? Well, we had a Cold War for 50 years with Russia, and none of us nuked each other. Not because we couldn't, maybe because there wasn't a nuke. I'm not saying there's not nukes, but you think if we were going to do it, they'd do it already. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a guy saying he's got a big dick. Well, at one point you're like, all right, buddy, where is it? You're lying. Our dicks for this. What is this? Oh, this is a funny story. This guy talked about a story in North Dakota, and he said in the story, this guy back in 1973, he got kicked out and banned from a bar, and he never came back. 30 years, 30 years later, he came back to that bar to go have a drink. What do you think Dennis did that he got banned, and 30 years later he's still banned? What could you do that was bad?
Maybe he turned the bar upside down. Jeez, I don't know.
I'm just saying that's a serious talent.
Flag.
It's not playing around. Oh, did you hear about this? There was 100 women, and I watched. It's not just a screenshot, guys. I looked up the news videos on it. There was 100 women found being harvested for their eggs in Georgia, not Georgia, and they were there under the women there, and they were harvesting their eggs to sell in the black market.
There's certain groups of people that do that. I guess they're doing that in Georgia.
But it's just crazy the amount of debauchery. Those evil people, God will have no mercy on them. Yeah, we'll have no mercy on those people's souls.
Well, look, I'm gonna head out. Big D, I love you, brother. All you guys out there.
Everyone say goodbye to Johnny
Happy
Stairs.
Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, John. You get some rest, my friend.
You want me to close up?
Yeah, the back door will be open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I'll close it all up.
Okay, bro.
I got you, and I'll bring the keys in.
Bless you guys all.
Sean, have a good night, bro. Construction on this thing has been flawless. Perfect construction. Perfect draw. This is a $4.85 Camacho, made by Camacho. It is a full solid pack. Great burn. I'll tell you what, I'd put this with most Connecticut's. And this has got Honduran tobacco, and there's nothing bad to say about it. Did I the Baccarat? So it was what it was. At the same time, like I said, there are other cigars. That Steve Saka, that he says the brulees, that he doesn't sweet tip, but he does. Yeah. I mean, guys, when a $4.85 cigar from Camacho, owned by Davidoff, look at the burn on that. Look at the burn on that. That is a quality made cigar. That's what's called a razor sharp burn. Quality. Quality like you can't believe. For that price point, that's a box worthy cigar. And the flavor is not even like, guys, I don't lie to you guys because my mood affects the cigar. Like the cigar affects my mood. It's not like, this is a good mid-tier cigar. So it's underpriced. So if you like stuff like in the same by Tabernacle Foundation cigars have the Charter Oak Connecticut's. If you like the Charter Oak Connecticut's, which is a really good value price because of the cheap boxes and cheap bands. Well, this is even more value price. This is coming in a lower price point in a bundle with a shitty kind of band. But it's not even that shitty of a band. But they even put on the side long filler because at the price point, you're like, is this going to be a Cuban sandwich? No, there's nothing bad to say about this. The smoke output is very good. This is a great daily smoke, and it's not even like, you're sacrificing like a factory smoke, like, it's a good price, but the cigar's okay. No, this is a solid mid-tier cigar. They could have sold this for $10 with a better band and a sexy box, and I would say it's a good cigar at $10. At four, basically sub $5, around $4, about $4.90 almost. This is an extreme value. So for everyone looking to save some money with the price of eggs going up, we're talking about chicken eggs and the price of milk going up. You could throw this into your repertoire and not break the bank. So I can highly recommend this cigar. I really thought this cigar, like in my mind, like I just hope it doesn't suck. And I've had way worse cigars for double the money. And the draw is on point, and the smoke output is on point, and the burn is on point, and the flavor is on point. Nice Connecticut cigar, nice for slightly earthy, vanilla, nice sweetness. This cigar is operating perfectly, smoking perfectly, drawing perfectly. 60% darkness, medium plus, and normally I would have dropped. It has been a great. I saw this, and it says women on TikTok are vabbing. See, guys, I bring this stuff up just to keep you guys up to date on what's going on in the world. To me, I find it interesting. Women are rubbing their vaginal fluids on their neck like perfume, and it's called vabbing. Women are wiping their coochie and vabbing. Oh, maybe it's Maybelline. My goodness. Can you imagine? Ooh, that smell. That smell is all around you. Ooh, my Cocha as cologne. Ooh, not fresh. I didn't look stuff up. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram decided to show me. But if they're going to reckon that I should, well, I'm going to try to maybe understand it. I don't know. I think this is in poor taste. And I don't think it's safe for everyone to be vabbing. I think that's disgusting. Rubbing that on your neck. Oof. That's a pass for me. So this, it says a robber. Um, there was a Russian man that tried to rob a hair salon at gunpoint. Um, and then he got beaten senselessly by the shop owner who was a black belt. Okay, this guy in Russia tried to rob a hair salon with a gun. Already a bad idea. You never go to a gunfight with a Russian. And he got beaten by the Russian. And then he was used as a you know what slave for 3 days. Uh, yeah, yeah. He went there to take the money, and yeah, they 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 had yeah. Look, it is what it is. Imagine going to rob a hair salon with a gun, and you end up being forced to have sex with them for 3 days. I bet he's not going to do that again. So don't rob people, and never rob a Russian at a hair salon. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. If there was only a lot of predictive programming in Hollywood, well, here's an old movie, definitely before 2001, of Two Towers. Look at that. Just a coincidence. I mean, we can't say 9/11 was an inside job, but time ago. And Hollywood knew because Hollywood scripts, a lot of them were written by the CIA. The government, the Air Force, the CIA, they have massive movie lots and they have writers and directors on their payroll. So it is what it is. So I'm not saying that a lot of people in Hollywood are really doing a government psyop, but I'm also kind of saying that. Do I think ET was a government psyop? Yeah. Getting young people to believe that aliens exist. ET phone home. ET phone home. This little guy with the creepy finger. ET phone home. He said, news. Cockroach. Guys, I can't stress it enough. The Illuminati is now recommending that we should all be drinking cockroach milk. Guys, the people that are running your world and they run these publications and they own these scientists and the newspaper articles is 4 times. Guys, why do we know about this, man? I'm done drinking cow milk. It's how are they getting the milk out of the cockroaches? You would need millions, if not billions of cockroaches being milked because a gallon is 128 ounces. How would you get 128 ounces of cockroach milk? Wha- Are you insane? Yes, they are. They are recommending cockroach milk. Watch out, the bodybuilders. and the sweet tipping flavor is gone. So you can get. I'm recommending this especially for newbies, but for guys that want to just have a light cigar, medium plus. I've had weaker Connecticut, so it's not like it has, it's so light. And it's got really good flavor. Creamy vanilla, cedar, black pepper, slightly earthy. You know, I got nothing bad to say about it. In fact, let's drop that ash. Look at that perfect burn. Look at that perfect burn. Half hour smoking this thing. It is slow burning too. I'm going to drop this ash. Okay, dropping the ash. Ash didn't want to go. It's a cigar, which is 5-cent cigar. That I'll be honest, this is just as good if you like the classic Macanudo. If you like the Modesto, cigar, you won't even realize you're smoking a value price cigar. This is the value. This is going to be one of my new go-tos for days that I don't want to spend a lot of money, and it's better than a lot of $10 cigars that are around category. I mean, the burn has been flawless. The quality on this is fantastic. And I'm not just saying this, like, I could buy a more expensive cigar, but I'm just saying, like, it's good to put the information out. And it's under a brand under Camacho. It's Camacho made, but it's not called Camacho. If this was called Camacho Connecticut, they could have sold it for $10, $11. Pennsylvania price. Camacho and Davidoff, their draw and burns are always second to none. Camacho's always known for their airflow. Camacho's always have great draws. Great draws. It's got laser-like draws. So you get if not 4.6, a 4.6. The cigar is a 4.6, extremely enjoyable for Connecticut, and the price point is underpriced. They could have sold this for $10 and it'd still be a 4.6. They just would have to put a more expensive band and put a more expensive. Well, I'm telling you right now, before you spend $7 or $8 on a more name brand or even from Camacho, this is a Camacho cigar, just with not a Camacho brand. At the Camacho factory, it doesn't always mean if it's cheaper, it's still going to be as good as the Camacho. That's not always the case. That's why I wanted to review it. But I'm telling you, in this case, this is good as Camacho Connecticut. This is a great cigar. The wrapper grade is flawless. Smoke output is massive. Flavor is nice. At the end of the day, it's just a Connecticut, right? It's a nice, smooth Connecticut with nothing bad to say about it. Nothing bad to say about it. Sometimes you just want to chill out with the Connecticut. Cigars. Connecticut cigars have their place. And the most important part about Connecticut cigars is for new people, cigar community, right? To get them into the cigar community. And this would be a great cigar, not just for the price point, but the quality and try it out. And for expert people like me, well, listen, I want to spend a lot of money on a cigar, and there's times I just want to kick back, and also I don't want a strong cigar sometimes to give my palate a break. Well, I could highly recommend this. It's bundle worthy. Buy yourself a bundle online to fill up your humidor. Just take the bands off, and nobody would know this was a $4 and change bundle cigar. This is a premium mid-tier cigar, and cut the cost with the band and the cellophane. You know, I'm telling you, this is a great cigar. This could have been a $10 to $12 mid-tier cigar, and it would still just be as good. It'd just be with less of value. A cigar is good or it's not, and then a value separate. You could be a good cigar and no value, a good cigar and undervalue or overvalue, where they're charging too much. Razor sharp burn. This cigar is way better than the price point. I can't knock the quality on any aspect: burn, draw, construction, and reflection. Looking at the cigar, there's nothing bad. Look at this thing. I would never think I'm smoking a $4.85 cigar. Never in my lifetime. I'm talking about at a lounge. I'm not talking about the internet on Cigar Page. Yeah, of course, that's different. Cigar Page, you could get Monte Cristos for $4. The thing is, this is a solid mid-tier Camacho cigar for less than half the price that they're selling Camachos. Buy this before you buy a Camacho Connecticut. I can't stress it enough. I'm glad I put out this content. Everyone out there, you bunch of sodomites, happy Valentine's Day. I wish you guys lots of chocha over the age of 21 with consent. Eat your prunes, filter your water, make sure you get rest, make sure you limit your alcohol content, and don't do drugs. And cigars are cheaper than lawyers. 4.6. You heard it here. Buy yourself a bundle. I wish Uncle Larry was here so he could see this information. Hopefully, Uncle Larry will watch it later on, because I know he always appreciates when I put out content of something new, meaning new. And one, it's great quality, and two, the price point is stupid. Don't be afraid of the price point on this. The only thing, like I said, it has a little bit of a sweet tip. It doesn't bother me because it doesn't ruin the cigar, and that part will be good for newbies. It didn't affect it at all. And you're gonna get an hour. I'm smoking this thing fast. We're 45 minutes in. You're gonna get an hour out of this thing. This is a real Connecticut cigar with Honduran tobacco in it. Nothing bad to say about it. Nothing bad to say about it. Extreme value. Extreme value. And in 2025, where everything is an extreme ripoff, this is refreshing. I'll see you around. Keep your choaches clean. I'll see you around.